We live in a world filled with eyes. Security cameras watch over our homes, our streets, and our public spaces. We think of them as silent guardians, capturing images of all that passes before them. But what if these guardians could also hear? Many modern security systems are equipped with highly sensitive microphones. They are designed to do more than just record the obvious sounds of a passing car or a loud conversation. In the quiet stillness of the night, or in a seemingly empty room, these devices can be tuned to listen for the faintest of whispers. They can capture sounds that the human ear might easily miss, turning a simple video recording into a rich source of information. Setting these cameras to their highest sensitivity is a key first step. Imagine turning up the volume on a stereo so you can hear a quiet song from another room. This is what we are doing with the camera's microphone. By adjusting the audio detection settings to their maximum level, we instruct the camera to be vigilant. It no longer waits for a loud noise to begin recording sound. Instead, it actively listens for even the most subtle auditory events. A distant murmur, the soft creak of a floorboard, or a hushed, secretive exchange can all be captured. This transforms the camera from a passive observer into an active listener, constantly monitoring the acoustic environment for any sign of activity. This process is especially powerful in places we assume are silent. Think about a library after closing, an empty office building late at night, or a secluded hallway in a quiet home. These are the environments where unwanted or hidden activities might take place. People who wish to cause harm often believe that silence is their ally. They whisper their plans, thinking no one can hear them. But a camera with its audio sensitivity turned all the way up can pierce through that veil of silence. It creates a digital record of sounds that were never meant to be heard, providing a new layer of security and awareness that goes far beyond what the eye can see. The implications of this are profound. It means that our ability to protect ourselves and our spaces is not limited to visual evidence alone. Sound provides context. It tells a story that images sometimes cannot. A video might show a person standing still, but the audio could reveal they are making a threatening phone call. A camera might see nothing out of the ordinary, but its microphone could pick up the faint sounds of a plot being hatched just out of sight. By harnessing the power of sound, we open up a new frontier in security, one where the quietest whispers can become the loudest alarms, alerting us to danger before it fully materializes. Once we have captured this faint audio, our work is not yet done. The raw recording is often messy. It might be filled with the hum of a refrigerator, the rustle of leaves outside a window, or the static of the recording device itself. These background noises can obscure the very sounds we are trying to hear. This is where specialized software becomes our most important tool. An application like RX7 is like a digital magnifying glass for sound. It is designed to help us clean up audio recordings and isolate specific sounds such as human speech. It allows us to see the sound, not just hear it, in a visual format called a spectrogram. Using this software, we can begin the delicate process of audio forensics. The first step is to remove the unwanted background noise. RX7 has powerful features that can identify the constant, unchanging sounds, like the hum of an air conditioner, and digitally erase them from the recording. This process is called noise reduction. It is like wiping away the dust from an old photograph to reveal the clear image underneath. With each layer of noise we remove, the important sounds, the human voices, become clearer and more distinct. We are carefully carving away the static to reveal the message hidden within. After reducing the general background noise, we can focus on isolating the dialogue. The software allows us to pinpoint the exact frequencies where human speech typically resides. We can then boost these frequencies while lowering others. This makes the voices stand out dramatically from any remaining ambient sounds. Imagine you are in a crowded room, but you want to hear only what your friend is saying. You might lean in closer and focus your attention. This software does something similar but with digital precision. It listens through the clutter and amplifies only the conversation we need to analyze, making every word more intelligible. This meticulous cleaning process is crucial. Without it, a faint whisper would remain just that, an indecipherable sound lost in a sea of static. But with the help of tools like RX7, we can transform that whisper into clear, understandable speech. We can take a recording that was once useless and turn it into a valuable piece of evidence. This technological advancement allows us to listen with a clarity that was once impossible, giving us the power to hear things that were meant to remain hidden. It is a vital step in turning raw data from a security camera into actionable intelligence for safety. Now that we have a clean recording of the isolated voices, we can move to the next stage of our investigation. Sometimes even a clear voice can be difficult to understand. People who are trying to hide their identity might speak very quickly, or they might try to disguise their voice by speaking in an unnaturally high or low pitch. They might be using a coded language or simply mumbling their words to avoid being understood. This is where another simple but incredibly effective technique comes into play: adjusting the playback speed of the audio. This is often measured in BPM or beats per minute, a term borrowed from music. By slowing down the recording, we are essentially stretching out the sound waves. This gives our ears and our brains more time to process the information. A sentence that was once a rapid-fire burst of words becomes a slow, deliberate sequence of sounds. This can be the key to understanding what is being said. Words that were slurred together suddenly become distinct and recognizable. Mumbled phrases unfold into clear sentences. This simple adjustment can reveal the true content of a conversation that was intentionally obscured by speed. It allows us to carefully examine every syllable for meaning. Slowing down the audio can also help us identify the speaker. When a person tries to disguise their voice by changing their pitch, slowing the recording can often reveal the voice's true, natural characteristics. The artificial qualities of the disguise become more obvious and easier to distinguish from the person's normal speaking patterns. Furthermore, it helps in protecting security personnel. Listening to threatening or disturbing content can be stressful. By slowing it down, the material becomes less immediate and shocking, allowing an analyst to study it objectively without the same level of emotional impact. This makes the review process safer for the person conducting it. This technique of manipulating time is not about changing the evidence, it is about revealing what is already there. It is a method of analysis that allows us to peel back the layers of deception. Whether it is a threat delivered too quickly to comprehend or a plot whispered in a disguised voice, adjusting the playback speed gives us the power to expose the truth. It is a simple concept with powerful results, turning a confusing audio clip into a clear piece of a larger puzzle. This helps us not only understand the threat but also potentially identify the person behind it, bringing us one step closer to ensuring safety. The combination of these technologies creates a powerful system for protection. It begins with the ever-present security camera, now acting as both an eye and an ear. By setting its microphone to maximum sensitivity, we ensure that no whisper goes unheard. This initial step casts a wide net, capturing a wealth of audio data from our environment. We then take this raw data and refine it. Using sophisticated software like RX-7, we clean away the noise and isolate the human voices, turning a muddled recording into a clear conversation. This is the moment where hidden threats can begin to surface, as words spoken in secret are brought into the light for us to hear. Finally, by carefully adjusting the playback speed, we can analyze these conversations in detail. This final step helps us understand rapid speech, see through vocal disguises, and protect the security professionals who must listen to potentially disturbing content. What we are left with is clear, understandable, and undeniable audio evidence. This evidence can reveal the voices of abusers, criminals, or anyone intending to cause harm. A hidden threat spoken in a quiet room can become the key piece of information that prevents a bad event from happening. It provides a voice for victims and a clear warning for those who are in charge of our safety. This entire process demonstrates how technology can empower us to feel more secure. It is not about invading privacy in a general sense, it is about using targeted tools to investigate specific threats and protect vulnerable people. When we have the ability to uncover hidden conversations and identify the voices of those who wish us harm, we change the balance of power. Abusers and plotters can no longer rely on the secrecy of a whisper. Their words can be captured, cleaned, and understood. This knowledge acts as a powerful deterrent, making potential wrongdoers think twice before they act. Ultimately, the goal is to create a safer world. By leveraging these audio technologies, we are adding a vital new tool to our security toolkit. It allows us to listen in on the darkness and expose the secrets that are hidden there. It provides us with the clarity needed to make informed decisions and to act before it is too late. In our quest for safety and peace of mind, the ability to hear and understand the threats around us is one of the most powerful assets we can possess. Technology, when used wisely, can help us build a future where everyone feels a little more secure in their homes and communities.